You know, the Constitution of the United States guarantees you the right to freedom of the
Of
press.
what crime?
Okay.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
I am not going to speak to you. I can speak to my supervisor.
You're not violating any laws by recording anything out here.
Hey, how are you? How's it going, sir?
Good,
Could you
good.
please? Okay, we walked in the president of the Senate office, and we're trying to check in with Nancy, and they're just telling us to leave for absolutely no reason.
We was told that we was allowed to record.
You can record in the public areas of this building.
Well,
I said
Is this not public here?
No.
it's not.
it's
Unless you're invited into.
who funds this?
There's no private on the door.
We're trying to check
You
in.
check with Nancy?
That's what we're trying to do, and they're kicking
What
us.
are you trying to do, first of all?
Well,
What are you-
first of all, we're
This
trying.
is the Senate President's office. What are
Okay.
you trying to
We
do
wanted
here?
to.
We want to get.
We're just trying to,
Okay.
okay.
Did you check with Nancy?
That's what we've been trying to do. Very polite.
This gentleman over here who was hiding, he tried to kick us out and almost put his hands on my friend right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So we just
So
wanted to check in.
how are we
We're being
supposed
rude
to
or
check in?
confrontational. We just wanted to check in. That's
What
all.
did you meet with? What did you want to meet with the Senate President about?
Well, regarding
I mean-
what's going on with Child Protective Services and DCYF
Okay.
over here, and we just want to make sure that our tax money is going to the best possible place for our
Okay.
children.
Is there somebody they can meet with about that?
Not at the moment. They need to make an appointment.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
so
they-
how are
can
we
they-
supposed
can
to
they
know
make an
that
appointment
if
to
you're
talk with
kicking us
somebody?
out and calling the cops?
Oh, call security.
No, they're police officers. Are you guys state police?
No, we're protective services for the State House.
Yes.
Okay, you're like Capitol Police, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So there's nobody
So
here
the-
that they can they come back
Can
some
I
other
create
time?
Can I create an appointment here? Is that we're just? Is it just?
I don't schedule her appointments.
but you're not giving us any information, Nancy. It says right there that we could check in. So we looked and we walked in. If the camera is a problem, you should have told. If the camera was a problem, you should have told me.
We
But
believe. I just want to know. how-
Probably the best way to do that would probably be by phone if you call
Okay.
one of the representatives
but
from
we're
the Senate President.
but we're here right now, and
Understand.
that's it's our job to take care of us.
It
We
is
came
if
from
you
far.
have an appointment, but you
Well,
apparently don't have an appointment.
well, how are we supposed to set up an appointment if we
Set
can't
up-
even
you
come
can
into
set up an
office?
Appointment by calling the Senate President's office.
So you mean to tell me that every time that people walk in here, they get turned away?
The only reason they would walk in here is if they have an appointment already. They
So-
don't just usually come in and set up an appointment.
So
They already
how
have
is
an
how?
appointment.
What would the average citizen think?
Think about what?
They come to the State House and make an appointment in person. What if I don't have access to a phone, or I don't have access to
You mean
to
like the
internet?
one you have in your hand?
The average citizen,
Okay.
not everybody can afford this phone.
Yeah, well, most people do. Most people can
No.
pick up a payphone.
Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot. There's a lot of
we do.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
poor.
we actually have one over at the
There's a lot of poor people in the United States.
Yeah, I'm well aware
Okay,
of that, my friend.
so trust me, not everybody can afford a phone
One of the things that
Who would they?
or a
hang on.
computer.
Who would they need to call in order to set up an appointment?
Concerning
Should be able to set up an appointment right here. This is the State
I want to
House.
check on the status of some legislation or something. What did you want to check on again? I'm sorry.
And we just also wanted to come in and film the building too. It didn't say private.
The
We just
building
wanted
is
to take
fine.
some Pictures, yeah.
Okay, the building, you can come in, you can film whatever you want to in the hallways.
Yes.
In the, in the
I
gal- in the
I understand,
gallery.
but I understand. But look, if this is a private office,
I'm sorry.
if this was a private office,
Yep.
it would say so right here in
No,
the front.
no,
Yes,
it doesn't need to.
It's open. This is accessible to the public.
Yes, it is.
It's clearly accessible right there, and they're turning us and they're making us leave for no reason.
All she's telling you is that you need an appointment to go.
She's
beyond
telling us that now because you're here.
that. No.
Yes, because
That's
when
the
we
way
were
it
here,
was before.
we've been extremely nice, sir. We have everything on video. We've been recording since we got here. So, what is it about me and my friend that they don't want to take care of us in the president of the Senate's office?
Nothing to do with you as a person or anybody else here. Is the fact that
So why is the police here?
the police aren't here. We're the
Well,
legislative
you're a person with a gun.
Yeah.
You're a person with a gun. You're a person with a gun. So we have 3 guns here. So
have a gun.
you don't have a gun. Okay.
Well, that gentleman does right there.
Are you state police? Okay, could you please come over here? We need to speak to a police officer.
Go to him.
Well, you. I'll go see you. But if you see there's something going on, your job is to address it, sir. they're telling us that we're not. How are you today? Can you please tell me your name and badge number?
You don't know who I am? Are you Mark?
Mark? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Steve Puckett, how are you?
Okay, and your badge number?
Doesn't have a badge number.
No badge number. All right. So they're trying to say that that's a private office. That's not a private office. Okay, this is a publicly funded building. Everyone that works here gets paid from our taxes.
Clarification purposes, because this is one of the things we do. We went to a number of state houses. We just want to make sure that as long as it doesn't say private, we're allowed to go in, ask a question, and film.
And we're allowed to.
I don't think that's the rule here,
Sir, let's stop. She has a sign on her desk that says, please come in and check in with the receptionist. We went in and tried to check in with the receptionist and we got kicked out. Okay, so what's the problem?
I can speak for the assembly.
Can I know who you are?
I'm Joe Burke.
And you're the...
Chief of Security.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. So we can't go into the room and record, correct? There's no law, as long as it doesn't say private, correct?
Well, they never complained about our cameras, but I'm assuming it's because we're recording.
It's very important for clarification.
You wouldn't be allowed, even if you weren't recording, you wouldn't be allowed to just walk into the Senate President's office.
No, because those are
It doesn't say
considered,
private.
but because those are considered private offices. It's obvious that those are private. But that little lobby that you have right there, it's open to the public. And she said that we had to leave. The chief of staff also said that we need to leave, and he kind of got really close to
You
me.
don't have a problem with you filming to that point?
Yeah, that's
fine.
No, I understand. I understand filming is not the problem. I want to find out what's the problem because they just turned us out.
Okay.
Are we able to take pictures in here and look around?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then let's.
That's a public gallery, that's open.
Yeah, but I will take pictures, but I'm just not understanding why did she call security?
What authority do you think you have to go in there and do that?
Well, we're the boss.
He just wanted to, he said he
We're
wanted to go in and
the boss. We're the boss of this building. You guys all work for us. We pay
you know-
taxes.
Where do you live?
Yes, it is how it works. Are you a public employee? So
Where do you
who
live?
pays your salary?
How
Do you guys bet
much do you pay for my salary?
a lot?
What community
I
do you
probably
live
make more than you, buddy. So take it easy, all right?
in? What community do you live in, sir?
That doesn't matter. You guys get federal fundings.
No, it kind of does.
we don't.
If we
Yes, you do.
need to-
That's,
in this building,
the,
we
the
don't.
state of New Hampshire doesn't get federal fundings.
So this is,
Not to pay our salary.
Doesn't matter. You guys do. You guys do for sure. Yes. You're a state police officer. You guys get
this is a public building,
federal funds.
Yes, but what I'm trying to understand is that what community you live in. So when you're
Well-
saying you pay for this,
Well, I don't answer questions, but you guys do. You guys work for
well,
us.
It's got to be a two-way street.
Not necessarily.
Well,
You guys are the.
that's just not-
This is our building. This is our.
That's why
This
I'm
is the
trying to
people's house.
understand What community
Why are you
living
getting so close to me?
I'm trying to talk to you. that's
Okay, so
all.
please let's just keep our distance because you're a person with a gun and I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, well, you're free to leave.
And I'm free to stay.
Yeah, but I'm trying to answer your questions, but you're not letting me know what community you're from, so I know you're actually a taxpayer in the state.
I am a taxpayer. I don't have to prove you anything.
Well,
Everyone's a
you
taxpayer.
said it, but I don't. Just because you say it doesn't mean
who
it's
gets to
true.
run away from taxes? Who gets to run away from that? Nobody.
People that
And
don't
let me
have
tell you
jobs,
something.
they
Let me
can
tell you.
come and
Let me.
take their
No,
time and
no.
waste our time
Well,
doing
let me
stuff
tell you.
like this.
I'm gonna tell you a small little hint. I am a very well-known person with a
What's your name? We don't
very
know.
good job. Okay.
What is your name? Because I don't know who you are.
Because it doesn't matter. Even a poor person can come in here. Because you guys are at work.
Act like a man.
You guys are at work. You guys are at work. You're required to identify yourself. Well, I'm Enrique. I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you. I'm Enrique. All right. So that's all I'm telling you. I do pay a lot in taxes. Okay.
What community do you live in?
I go around the country. So I don't.
So, you know, the way things are funded in this state is property taxes.
That's fine. I understand what you're trying to do.
It doesn't matter because I pay
explain to
taxes.
you what the
You guys get
rules
federal
are.
funds.
Let me explain to you what the rules are with respect to the public areas of this building, okay?
Okay.
The public areas of this building where you can film freely Anywhere in the hallways, down in the Hall of Flags, where you came in, if you came in through the front door, that whole area where they have all the.
I appreciate you telling me, but I know
Okay, but what
I
I'm
know my
saying
public
is that
photography laws,
any of these
so I
doors
know my
here-
boundaries. I know where I'm supposed to be and where
What
I'm not.
telling you, and if you would listen to me for a minute,
Okay.
any of these doors that are off these halls are considered private offices unless you are invited in or have an appointment for anybody that is in there. With the
That
exception
sign,
of-
that
with the-
office has an
Let me
invitation
finish.
sign.
Let me finish. With the exception of those offices that have reception areas. That's a reception area.
Correct.
You can film there
I know that.
to that point. The speaker's office has a reception area. You can film there.
I know that.
Any of the offices going back behind there, you're not allowed unless you
How
go
are we
through
to
them
know?
first.
How are we to know which place doesn't have a reception area? I hate to walk into a place and be like, oh, there's no reception area, and then we end up in handcuffs.
You could just ask us.
Yeah, you won't,
Okay.
you're not gonna end up in
No,
handcuffs,
but
first
but
of all,
the
we're-
okay.
We're just gonna tell you that
Recording is
you
not
can't go.
recording is not the problem here today.
Yep.
The problem is that we walked into the people's building,
Mm-hmm.
into a publicly accessible area,
Yep,
and we were told to leave.
okay, all right, I don't know.
For
why-
absolutely,
I don't know what
for
transpired before I
absolutely
got here, though, to
no
tell you.
reason.
And he did touch him. To, like,
So-
basically.
You got way too close to me,
Yeah, way too
too.
close to him,
Can I explain
really.
it to you?
Sure.
So, police officers like us, we're used to being filmed and people like you doing this. Other people, other employees and state employees, federal employees that aren't used to what we're doing, it really unnerves them, it scares them. So they don't really understand it, that's why.
Okay. Well, it should be a priority
Well-
because this is the state house. You know, the Constitution of the United States guarantees you the right to freedom of the press.
Well, but you're not the press though, really.
Oh, I'm not the press.
What
So,
agency do you work for?
what agency provides press credentials in the United States? Officer Puckett. None.
and-
Thank you. Because
No.
there's not any. No, sir.
agencies
No, sir.
like
We have.
Title IX
Okay.
that-
What part of freedom
Right.
of what part of freedom of the press you didn't understand when you became a police officer?
I think
That means
you
we.
have the misunderstanding.
No,
of
no, no, no,
freedom
no,
of
no,
the press.
no, no, no.
You're a private citizen, you have freedom of speech.
We have
but
freedom
you are
of the
not
press. Yes, we have freedom of the
Actually,
press.
there's-
Listen,
As a matter of fact, I would actually disagree
Sir,
with you on that one.
you've been doing very.
Look into this.
Give me a sec.
In this building, if you're not credentialed from an agency.
No.
a specific
What if I'm
agency,
independent? So who's gonna give me credentials? We have freedom of the press.
You're not really the
Yes,
press.
yes, I am. What doesn't make me the
That's
press?
your opinion.
That's
You
not an
are
opinion, that's-
free- No, it is.
I-
It's an opinion.
no.
It's your opinion.
Officer, you're
expressing-
making yourself look really bad on the video right now. Yes, you are. You're making yourself
That's
look.
your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's a
No,
fact.
That is your opinion.
I do this for a living. Okay, I know my First Amendment rights.
Okay, good.
I know my First Amendment
So
rights.
glad you do.
Okay.
So where in the Constitution did it only grant special privileges for the media to people with credentials?
Well, it talks about the press, but the press are people with credentials.
Oh my God.
So where in the Constitution does the speech debate talk
We
about
can
that?
go around and around all day on this. We're not going to.
Yeah, because talking to you is talking to like a wall.
Thank you.
We
very
have
much.
freedom of the
I will
press.
tell you this.
What don't you
I will tell
understand?
this, and I'm
And you're free to go now.
And we're free to stay.
free to
Yeah,
go,
absolutely.
We're free to go and free to stay. But I would like to say this. To your point, even before Donald Trump became president, mainstream news had a 6% approval rating. It's run by a bunch of fraudulent corporations who have knowingly lied us into several wars. They lied about weapons of mass destruction. They lied about the incubators and the babies. Even Defense Secretary Robert McNamara on his deathbed admitted that the Gulf of Tonkin incident flatly didn't exist. So I would call those people warmongers who got us into wars and actually not the press. As a matter of fact, this person right here has more views than all of the local news in Rhode Island combined. So whether you want to admit it or not, this guy is the press. And
Well,
those
that's your opinion. and
That's
I
not an
don't-
opinion. That's a fact. Because if I'm not the press
You're
and I'm
welcome
not.
to go back to Rhode Island and express those opinions.
Listen, I'm welcome to go around the United States
Please do.
and express my
Any
opinion.
place but here right now.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Any place, including here, because this is the people's
Let's
building.
concede the point that you are the press, okay?
I am.
Okay.
And so are you.
That's
And
fine.
so are you.
And that's fine.
And so
I know.
are you.
All we're
And so
saying,
are
even-
you.
Even any other member of the press, to include yourself, is restricted to certain areas of this building. as far as being able
Everyone,
to walk in.
I know that.
Okay, all right.
I know
That's
that.
all we're saying.
I know that. I know exactly where I'm supposed to go and where I'm not supposed to go. I know my public photography laws. We're allowed to be here. We're allowed to protest. We're allowed to say whatever we want. We came here in a non-violent manner.
Yep.
Okay. We don't want to create a confrontation. As soon as we walked in the building, we say hi to the police officers. We thank them for not violating our Fourth Amendment right entering the building, since this is the only state house that we've ever been to that doesn't have metal detectors on the entrance, that doesn't require ID to enter, like the Maryland State House, which is a Fourth Amendment violation to everyone that goes in there. We're all the press, officer. I'm a little bit disappointed that. How long have you been a police officer?
You know what? I really don't care if you're disappointed. I'm disappointed in you as a human being.
Why?
That you're wasting this much time on this. I respect you for your opinions. I disagree with them, and I really don't want to talk to you anymore. So please go about your business.
Well, sir, if you don't want to talk to me, then you can go about your business.
I'm going to.
You guys all set?
You guys are all set?
We're all set. We're
The building closes at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to go at 5, because we lock everything down. You know where the public areas are.
Yep.
Okay? You're free to wander
Remember,
the public
trooper.
areas.
Remember, you're a police officer. You're the only one in this building right now that's supposed to protect, that swore to protect
Who am I not protecting?
Well, we all did.
We all did.
freedom of
Who
the
am I not
press.
protecting?
You don't know what freedom of the press is, and that's
Have I taken
embarrassing.
away any right of you at all? I just expressed my opinion to you, and I disagree
You
with
said
you.
so
please move along.
you said that my freedom of the press is my opinion. That's not my opinion. That's my right.
That's my opinion, so please move along.
You shouldn't say that. You're a police officer.
I can
You
say
sw-
whatever. I
you
don't
sw-
lose my right.
Then take off your badge and don't be a police officer
No.
because you swore to
Please
protect.
move along.
Sir, you
I
swore.
haven't done anything to you except express my opinion. Please move along.
You can't. That cannot be your opinion if you're a
It
police
can be my
officer.
opinion.
Not if you're a police
Yes, it
officer.
can.
Not if you're a police officer because you swore to protect the Constitution. It's the first article of your job. Walk of shame.
I am not walking in shame from you.
Sir, it's the First
I am
Amendment.
not walking in shame from you. You got that, mister?
Why are you
You
getting
have
upset?
that, mister?
Why are you getting upset?
Because you were being disrespectful to me.
What have I said that's
asking you to move
disrespectful?
along.
What have I said that's disrespectful?
Just
I
about
feel-
everything.
I feel disrespected about my First Amendment right being impeded.
Please take it someplace else.
Would you know the difference between a public hallway and a restricted office inside a government building? That's one of the central legal questions in this encounter. Under the First Amendment, recording government officials in publicly accessible areas is generally protected, while access to non-public workspaces may be subject to reasonable restrictions. From the officer's perspective, they appear to be enforcing office access rules. From the citizen's perspective, the reception area remained open to the public, making the request to leave the central point of dispute.
Hey there. How are you? Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department? Sir.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
put you in
touch me.
cuffs. Okay?
That's fine.
You're gonna
I
be
suggest
put in
you get a
cuffs.
supervisor.
Okay, supervisor's on his way. Okay? I'm asking you questions
Hey
here.
guys, I'm being arrested right now, being put in cuffs for taking pictures of the police department. Don't turn my phone off.
Okay, you are not in control here.
I am, actually. You work for me, I don't work for you.
46, I got one in custody over here. I need a
You're
supervisor.
gonna lose your job, buddy. It's illegal detainment. Can you please call a supervisor out here? This is an illegal detainment under 16.3.103.
Okay. Hang out here.
You don't have permission to search me. I don't consent to any search procedures.
Okay, I'm waiting for a supervisor to come up here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Romero,
Romero?
0702.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Did you stop my video camera over there?
I'm not messing with your phone, okay?
Can you tell this officer to take his hands off me and to uncuff me?
No, I don't want to tell him anything.
Okay.
You'll wait till the supervisor gets here, and you can talk to him from there, okay?
All right, I'm done talking to you guys then.
Okay.
So what's up?
He's taking pictures of the department, taking pictures of all our stuff here, so I don't know what he's doing. Try to talk to him, he's not talking to me, he starts walking away.
Is that a reason to cuff me?
Yeah,
Is that
you're
reasonable
being
articulable
detained right
suspicion?
now. Yeah.
For what? For what
Yeah.
kind?
No, it's reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Okay.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
I am not going to speak to you.
That's
You can
fine.
speak to my supervisor when he gets here.
You have me in cuffs right now.
Okay, yeah. You're
So
being
I'm gonna
detained
talk-
at the moment. Yeah.
Because you're an ignorant asshole. That's why.
Okay. What's that?
You're wearing, you're a corporal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't want to answer your question.
We're not asking you questions.
What? You didn't ask me any questions? You asked me what I was doing, what I was doing, what I was doing. I chose not to answer you, which I have a right to do. Do I not? I do. Thank you. I hope this doesn't take longer than 20 minutes. Then turns into a presence entertainment. Hey guys, if I'm still live streaming, call the Pueblo Police Department. Let them know officers Romero and Waring, something like that, are both detaining me illegally outside the Pueblo Department.
If someone refuses to answer an officer's questions while standing in a public place, is that alone enough to justify detention? This encounter centers on the legal concept of reasonable suspicion, established in Terry v. Ohio, 1968, which allows a brief investigative detention only when specific, articulable facts suggest criminal activity. From the officer's perspective, photographing a police facility may have appeared unusual and prompted further inquiry. From the citizen's perspective, photographing a publicly visible government building and remaining silent are lawful activities, unless additional facts create a valid basis for detention. The key issue is whether sufficient legal justification existed before the handcuffs were applied.
What's up? Nope. What you doing? Do what? Huh? Say what? What are you doing? Recording? Are you recording my wife washing cars and bending over and stuff? Sure, why not? Like, why? Why not? That's invasion of privacy. It is? I would think so, considering I've had stuff stolen and stuff. Oh, really? Yeah, so... we would, take a picture of you. How about that? Whatever. Make sure I get your tag under here. Oh, he's gonna get my tag, guys. Look at it. Woo! Well, I am scared now. What's your... Scared now, man. What's your problem? I ain't got a problem. Looks like you got a problem. Well, I don't... Yeah, I do. When somebody's recording my wife and everybody here. I record whatever I can see. Okay. Evidently, there's a problem. Well, there is, because how would you like it if I planted in front of your house and started... Is this your house? It's my business. Okay. And you can come in front of my house all day long. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. Well, maybe you don't, but a lot of people do. Okay. So, and? A little information or something would be nice. Well, hey, what kind of information do you want? Like what would set your mind at ease? Why are you here? Just out recording, man. Recording all the businesses along here? Whatever I stop, that's what I do. Anything? You want a bottle of water or anything? No, I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Okay. Yeah, looks like he said no problem about 3 times, but it looks like to me that he got a problem. I'm just sitting on the side of the road recording her washing her car or truck. It's no concern of mine, right? I mean, wow. She bent over while she was washing the vehicle. You know what I mean? That's why I went live. And now he's probably calling the authorities, and he's going to say, hey, I had a bunch of stuff stole out of here. Man's on the side of the road recording my wife bending over, you know, invading her privacy, which they don't have no privacy when they leave their house. Now, if she's out here, you know, in a thong bikini and washing her truck, right? I record that too. I don't give a shit. If Granny Clampett was out here washing it with a damn bucket of moonshine, I'd still record that. I don't, you know, I mean, What the hell? Take your mind up, man. Get in there and talk to me or what?
Yeah, the sheriff's department's on the way.
Maybe, I don't know. I couldn't tell. Dude, we're gonna have a problem because your guys keep filling up my car. I'm not calling. Calling my wife, telling her she needs to wet her shirt down.
I didn't. I'm not doing no calling,
It's nothing to do with you because they're saying the guy that's recording in front of your business, don't bother him, this, that, and everything else. And she needs to get her shirt wet for the porn site and then tell me I'm a motherfucker.
I can't control what people do, man. I'm just out recording.
That, but you're recording.
That's
They're
right.
so
I'm
proud
recording.
of themselves. They want to know what I'm ashamed of. They're so proud of themselves, recording, sending messages, and everything with blocking their phone number. So they must be afraid of themselves, or they're ashamed of themselves.
I got no control over that.
It's all related to you because they keep saying the guy in the truck.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Talking on the phone doing what?
Hello? Whatever group you're with or whatever, this is harassment.
I'm not doing nothing, dude. How am I doing it?
Incorporated with you one way or another.
So I'm responsible for hundreds of people calling.
Yes,
No.
you are, because you made one phone call to who knows who.
I called nobody. No, how did I call anybody? You evidently you don't understand
You have your witness right
the
there.
concept. It's called live streaming. Y'all be mine. How dare y'all do that? We got the sheriff out here now.
Can't hear you, man. Is TireRakersNC.com with the best burgers, wings, and craft beer in Greenville.
Great.
Can you order wing and burger?
Just got a call of a complaint of harassment.
Yeah, I got nothing to do with that.
Okay. Any particular reason why you're out here?
Yep.
Talk about
Not really. I got no ill will. I got no ill will, no ill intent with these guys. I don't care what they do. You know what I mean?
Well, they explained some things to me. I told them that you're not violating any laws
Thank
or
you.
recording anything out
Thank
here.
you.
How much longer you plan to stay out here?
Evidently, somebody told him that to play the radio, I would stop. That shit don't work with me. Yeah.
What's your name?
Pudding. How about that? Yeah. What's you got a name in the badge number?
Lawson, 508.
51?
508.
508.
Nice to meet you,
There
sir.
you go. No, I got no ill will, man. They just acting like fools because they don't understand the First Amendment or my right to record. That's all.
I got you. All
That's
right,
all.
well, she's just concerned and she just want to make sure everything is okay.
That's fine, man. I told her I didn't have no problem with nobody.
Yes, sir.
I told dude the same thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I explained to them that no crime has been committed.
Right on. There you go. I can't help people calling.
Across these three encounters, one pattern stands out. Constitutional rights often intersect with misunderstanding, uncertainty, and communication. In the New Hampshire State House, the debate centered on freedom of the press and access to government offices. In Pueblo, Colorado, the key issue became whether reasonable suspicion justified detention. Here in North Carolina, the focus shifted to whether a live stream creator should be held responsible for the independent actions of viewers. Evaluating the overall conduct shown in these videos, the responding officer in video 3 demonstrated effective de-escalation and earns an A, while the officers in videos 1 and 2 receive C and D respectively, based on the issues presented in the recordings. The citizens receive B, B, and B-, reflecting generally lawful assertions of rights, while also highlighting moments where communication may have increased tension. The broader lesson is that knowing the law matters, but calm communication often determines how an encounter ends. Continue to the next episode in Tyrant Cop Files to examine another real-world constitutional encounter.